Hello and welcome to an unboxing video for Warlord Games Bolt Action series. This is a blister pack containing German Heer, specifically Pioneer teams. When you think about Pioneer, don't think in terms of people trying to settle to new places. When World War II, the word Pioneer in the German army meant combat engineer, essentially. So let's open up and see what we have here. We have a Panzerschreck and a flamethrower teams. So let's open up the blister pack. Let's see what we have got going for us. Okay, we've got 4 25mm bases, which will be very useful. I need to do a little bit of trimming, but if you notice there's a little bit of a lip at the edge of this. Okay, depending on how creative people get, sometimes they may want to add some extra material on there apart from static grass or flocking. Maybe they want to make a tiny little hill or whatever they want to do with this. So you get 4 of those, which is kind of interesting because in the past they haven't included bases in there. So now let's take a look and see what we have here with these guys. Okay. Well, one of the first things that you'll notice is there is an awful lot of extra metal flashing that needs to be trimmed a little bit, especially when you're looking at this guy right here. Let's see, this needs to be trimmed out. That's a normal part of the metal casting process. This isn't such a big deal. In this case here, you have a separate sprue that shows the heads and a rocket pack for the Panzerschreck, because this is in fact the Panzerschreck. Now, what is a Panzerschreck? Well, the Germans got a big surprise about 1943 when the Americans first came in and fought in North Africa. The Americans brought the bazooka, the anti-tank weapon. The Germans captured some of those, brought it back to Germany, and they developed something bigger and meaner, and that is the Panzerschreck. So in this case here, we got this guy here that you can pick what kind of head assortment based off of that, what head that you want to put in there. And there's a hole there that you can attach the backpack to that contains the extra rockets. For this, again, the Panzerschreck, literally it is a armored terror. That's the literal translation of it. It was very devastating against Allied tanks. It was certainly more powerful than the bazooka at this point. You have a regular rifleman, okay? Nothing too spectacular. You can always attach him to something else. I'm assuming that he would be a partner of the flamethrower dude. Now, here is the assistant for the Panzerschreck guy running, very much in action. He's got a Schmeiser, and notice he's got the 3 rocket pack attached to his back there. Again, last but not least is the flamethrower dude. I bought the pack mostly because of the Panzerschreck, because my bolt action Germans, late war Germans, they needed something to punch the Sherman tank that I have in my American forces. But this is a flamethrower, and you can see this part here, that's basically the flame coming out. Flamethrowers were there throughout the entire war. There were different versions of it. The Germans did use that with great effect. This being a Pioneer kit, or you could think a combat engineer kit or assault engineer kit. They did use these with great effect when they wanted to clear out bunkers, buildings, things like that. Now, there was also inherent risk to these guys, because if a bullet were to punch the tank where the fuel is kept, yeah, it was not good for the operator for this. So, 4 figures, 2 for the Panzerschreck team, 2 for the flamethrower team. We've got 3 heads, We've got one pack here for the rockets that will mount on our Panzerschreck guy, and we ended up getting 4 bases. Other than you need to do some trimming for the metal flashing, the figures, they're detailed enough. You can go ahead and do a nice paint job with them. Okay, this concludes another unboxing video. I hope you guys get some benefit out of it. I try to throw in a little bit of history in there, just apart from, okay, let's unbox and here's all the stuff. That there's a little bit more to the story for that. Hey, thanks for watching. Take it easy and have a good one.